Stay tuned for more new music on 89.7 FM, KRUI.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Okay. I don't know what that was, but the system just started playing something out of my control. Okay. Good evening, everybody. My name is Justin Comer. You're listening to KRUI in Iowa City, 89.7 FM, KRUI.FM to stream online. This is iHearIC, a show that showcases local talent, musicians, and poets, and anything else we can bring in. Today, we'll be recapping a concert that we had Friday night at the Java House. We featured Christian Kripe, Will Yeager, Kaleidoscope, and Christine Burke. I'm going to play selections from all four of them. I also have a guest in the studio today. This is probably the biggest guest we've had. She has kind of a national reputation, I guess you could say. Usually we feature guests that are just, from the area, but this was kind of a big opportunity, so I figured I should just go for it when the opportunity came across my desk. I have Stormy Daniels in the studio today.
Hi, Justin.
Yep, that's her. That's what she sounds like, probably.
I do.
Yeah.
That is what I sound like.
Can you move the mic, level it out a little bit?
Oh my God.
Yep. Yeah, that should be good.
Is this better?
That's much better.
Oh,
Thank
wonderful.
you. So what have you been up to lately?
Oh, just celebrating this beautiful Easter.
Yeah, you're a devout Christian then?
Oh, absolutely.
Cool. What do you think of this being a double holiday?
What are you talking about?
It's Easter, but it's also what's commonly known as April Fool's Day.
Oh, I don't
April
celebrate
1st.
that.
Yeah. You're against the secular holidays then.
That's the devil's day.
Yeah. So, I assume you went to church this morning then?
Oh, no.
Oh,
I
all right.
celebrate personally, privately.
Private, your body is a temple.
Oh, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Have you not seen my films?
Okay. All right, I don't know if I can keep it up anymore.
Okay.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name's Michelle.
All right. This is Michele Guild, everybody. Not Stormy Daniels. That was my April Fool's Day prank for you all. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll just start playing some music, and then we can discuss what we hear after I play it.
Cool.
All right. This is Christian Kripe singing and Dave Kripe on the guitar. This is a song that Christian wrote himself, and it is called I Know We Will Make It.
Man who spent his whole life working his best just to meet the bar. Long gone are the days of praise and regard. Now that his best is merely subpar. I know we will make it. The days of our lives will somehow see through. I know we will make it. When I stayed up all night, I was thinking of you. Well, what of a girl who wakes up hearing, if you were different, then life would be fair. If you were trimmer or taller or slimmer, there's a place for those people, but she won't be there. I know we will make it. The days of our lives will somehow see through. I know we will make it. When I stayed up all night, I was thinking of you. Sit still, I can't help from thinking. In all my life, so much has gone wrong? Is the path I chose really the best one? I can't change that, so I must move along. I know we will make it. The days of our lives will somehow see through. I know we will make it. When I stayed up all night, I was thinking of you. When I stayed up all night, I was thinking of you. Upon the sand and spoke of was and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which came as some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. Oh no, not me. I never lost control. It's plain to see I'm the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home, across those distant lands. For years and years I roamed. I gaze a gazing stare at all the millions there. We must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. It's plain to see I'm the man who sold the world. Who knows? Not me. We never lost control. It's plain to see I'm the man who sold the world. Now I'm a union man, amazed at what I am, and I say what I think that the company thinks. Yes, I'm a union man. When we meet in the local hall, I'll be voting with them all. With a hell of a shout, it's out, brothers out, and rise at the factories fall. Oh, you won't get me, I'm part of the union. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. You don't get me, I'm part of the union. Till the day I die, till the day I die. As a union man, I'm wise to the lies of the company's spies, and I don't get fooled by the factory rules, cause I always read between the lines. And though I'm a working man, I can ruin the government's plan. I'm not too hard, but the sight of my card makes me some kind of Superman. Oh, you won't get me, I'm part of the union. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. Till the day I die, till the day I die. did appear. My life was half as clear. Now I have the power of the working hour and every other day of the year. Though I'm a working man, I can ruin the government's plan. I'm not too hard, but the sight of my card makes me some kind of Superman. Oh, you won't get me, I'm part of the union. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. You don't get me, I'm part of the union. Till the day I die, till the day I die. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. You won't get me, I'm part of the union. Till the day I die, till the day I die.
All right, that was Christian and Dave Kripe. The first song was... Oh, shoot. I deleted it from the playlist. I already said the name of it.
It was really good.
I Know We Will Make It. That was the name of the first one. And Christian wrote that himself. And then after that was The Man Who Sold the World, which you know from David Bowie. And the last one was called Part of the Union, which is a song by a band called Strawbs. They're a British band. It's spelled like strawberries.
It's adorable.
Yeah, very good name. And it's a cool song. It's about how you join a union and then you're invincible, basically. Yeah, Christian played 2 other originals on Friday night, and I'll save those for another show. He's been writing more songs lately, and he's doing a good job. He's great.
I agree. That was enjoyable.
Yeah, cool. So while we're not playing music, I thought I would ask you, Michelle, about your creative pursuits in life, because that's kind of what the show is about people that live around here and do things, play music, do art, all that stuff. So what do you do?
I don't do any of those things. I do a podcast that is relatively new. We're about 10 episodes in. It's a comedy advice show that my cousin and I started, and his friend from New York, Eli, who's our third co-host. And yeah, it's going pretty well, I'd say. You listen.
Yeah, I've listened to every episode, so
that's
I think
cool.
It's pretty good.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. And I will say that I've been brought up on the show a few times, so
it's true.
If you're a fan of me, then you may like listening to people talk about me.
Yeah, it's true. Some good stories are told, and since it is an advice show, Justin has helped us out by sending in some pretty good questions that we've answered.
Yeah, you could plug the contact information here too if you'd like.
That'd be great. We do have a website.
You haven't even said the name of the show.
I haven't even said the name of the show. It's called We Are Rhonda. It's kind of a play on the Beach Boys song "Help Me Rhonda," since it's advice and whatnot. So the website is wearerhonda.com. If you have a question to send in, you can submit those in to wearerhonda@gmail.com. We have a Twitter that's not super active, but we also have all our shows are on YouTube. And Apple, iTunes, podcast thingy, and Google Play.
Have you given out the phone number yet?
Not today.
On the show? On your show?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, then do you have it memorized?
I do, actually.
Okay, yeah, you can
So
just say
we
that
also
one
have
too.
a call-in line. It's not specifically for questions, but you can just call in and leave a message. It's just a voicemail line, and the number is 515-957-1796. So that's a fun thing that we just started doing. I think you are probably the only person who's actually left messages.
Yeah.
But our next episode is when we get to that, which releases on Wednesday. So you'll hear.
You recorded that already?
Oh yeah. We record every Tuesday and then release every Wednesday. But it's
next
a week
week?
in advance. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the next episode will feature my voice in the car when I called that number.
Yeah. I haven't even listened to, because basically what happens is my cousin edits everything and then sends us the edited version to listen to it and see if we have any changes that need to be made. So I haven't even gotten the one that's going to be released. So
Yeah.
hopefully it's good. I'll let you know. We'll take out your whole part if it's bad.
All right,
Don't worry.
cool. Yeah, cut me out. I don't want to be associated with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play a public service announcement real
great.
quick.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
And we're back. Okay. I guess I could ask you more questions about how you make your podcast, because that's like, how do you prepare a show? What do you do ahead of time? The three of you.
That's tricky because a lot of times we just kind of start talking and then it warps into other ridiculous things. So it's not as organized as we maybe want it to be, but I think it works out in that way too. Because it is spontaneous and it's all improv, and we've been having a lot of fun doing like skits almost. But
do you plan the skits out at all ahead of time, or is
No,
it just like as it comes to you?
Yeah, the first one started and then it kind of absorbed into the next couple episodes. So we kind of laid it out just so that we could get out of this situation that we've got our podcast into with this scene, basically.
Yeah, you had kind of a cruise plot line for a couple episodes.
There was a cruise we were on, and then we were on a deserted island, and then we had to like get off of that island somehow. So we had to plan around getting us back into a normal life. So that was
I would say that most advice columns or advice radio shows don't usually have like a running narrative. So that's an interesting twist.
It's a very interesting twist. But it worked out really well, and those have been pretty popular episodes, surprisingly, because we every week we record, and we just are like, I don't know if this one's gonna work, and then it does. So
yeah, so the episodes have been ranging from like half an hour to like 45 minutes or so. How long do you guys like record before that's edited down?
Usually I would say 2 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, it's it's kind of funny because we plan to record at 6:30 Central Time because they're in New York. So Central Time we record at 6:30. But lately, one of those two, have been taking naps around that time. So we've been an hour or two late for weeks.
So you just plan on starting, and then they are asleep and don't show up.
Yeah, and then it's just me on Skype with one of the two that's not asleep and like calling the other person trying to wake them up.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that knocks off an hour. So I guess we get like a full hour of recording and then edit it down.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Are you recording still when it's just two of you?
We are, but we don't use any of that garbage because it doesn't work.
Cool.
It's
You should
talking
release
trash about the sleeping person.
You should release like an archive of the cut material at some point.
We'll call it nap time.
Yeah. That could be like a spin-off show.
Oh yeah.
Or it's just two of you.
That's fun.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to play some music now.
All right, go for it.
All right, so this is Will Yeager, who regular listeners of iHearIC are very familiar with by now. He plays in Wombat with me and Carlos. He's a bass improvisational performer. Well, I mean, he plays pieces that are written as well, but a lot of what he's done with us so far has been improvised. And that's what he did Friday night as well. So I'm just going to play his entire performance from Friday. Here's Will. Okay, for those of you just tuning in, this is iHearIC Radio. My name is Justin. I have a guest in the studio tonight.
Michelle.
Yes. What you just heard was Will Yeager, his improvised performance from our concert at the Java House on Friday night. It's time for us to do the weather. Would you like to do the honors, Michelle?
Absolutely. All right. Whoa, what am I looking at here? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Looks like the temperature is currently 29 degrees. However, it feels like it's 23.
Mm-hmm. Both of those are in Fahrenheit.
They are. There is also no precipitation happening. And the wind, there are 5 of those.
Yeah.
There are 5 winds in the west,
Yep,
it looks
5
like.
miles per hour of winds.
Oh, yes.
Winds? Winds. Is there a cardinal direction associated with those winds?
They're westwardly,
Okay.
5 winds.
Good. Very good job. Thank you for doing the weather for us tonight. What else we had to talk about? While we were listening to Will play, Michelle told me about this brand of water. It's called Black Water.
Black.
Spelled BLK. And I guess it's just normal water, but it's black.
It's infused with something that makes it look terrible.
Yeah, it's like coal water or something. And I was looking at it on Amazon. It looks stupid. It's like $2 a bottle. There's some reviews on it. Actually, there are some customer questions and answers. One of them was, does this stain your teeth or weaken the enamel on your teeth? And would you like to read Lisa's response right there?
Oh, Lisa's?
Yeah, it's that one.
Okay. No, I have been drinking this for years, and I've had excellent checkups at the dentist. And of course, no stain.
Yes, so you can drink black water for years, and the dentist is fine with it.
Dentists love it.
Yes, Blick Water. Customer reviews, they've almost reached 50% 5-star ratings, so that's good for them. However, 26% of the reviews are 1 star. Not great.
Pretty bad.
Yeah. Oh, you can read that first one. The first
one's not very good.
The first customer
I was
review.
looking at this one.
Oh, okay. You can read whatever you want.
It still makes me laugh. We already read this one, but this one is just called "It Almost Tastes Just Like Water."
So it is water, but it's a good thing that it almost tastes like water. This is a 4-star review.
You know what? I don't like the taste of water. Maybe I should try Blick Water.
It's almost water. I'm going to read that review. I bought these to try them out, and they almost tasted just like water, and I felt better for drinking them and doing my body a favor. If you're looking to buy these for supplemental reasons, then rest assured, they don't taste super weird or anything. Again, 4 stars on that one.
Nice.
And then there's this one I liked too, by Kay Hamlin. It's a 1-star review. The title is "It's Water, It's Black."
Pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah. Do you want to read? I like the review though.
Taste is fine, but it gave me headaches for some odd reason. I question whether or not we really need the fulvic acid this product touts. It's water that is black. That's really the only cool thing about it.
Yeah, the cool thing about it.
So cool.
Yeah. I don't know about this. Would you try Blick Water if given the chance?
I think I would.
Yeah. If I didn't have to pay for it, I'd probably try it.
Normal water is so boring.
And this tastes almost just like it.
Right.
We're currently eating Skittles.
That
by
I
the way.
found in my pocket.
While we're talking about products, Skittles are the official snack of this radio show tonight. Pocket Skittles, in fact.
Yeah.
How long have those been in your pocket?
I was trying to remember when I put them in there, but I'm drawing a blank.
Yep, not a real answer.
Yeah.
So we're eating old Skittles from a pocket.
Maybe last Easter.
Good. All right, let's play some more music. I'm going to play a track from Kaleidoscope. They played on Friday night. Should I play Isotope or 666?
666.
All right, I knew you were going to pick that one. All right, so here is 666 by Kaleidoscope. These two are a duo. typically brand their music as soul gaze.
Happy
It's pretty
Easter.
cool. Yeah. Good Easter music using the Mark of the Beast. They have an EP out on Bandcamp. I believe it's akaleidoscope.bandcamp.com, and the EP is called Systemic. It's very good. I bought it and I listened to it a couple times in a row. It was a good time. Here's 666, a live recording from Friday night's concert at the Java House. Okay, that was Kaleidoscope playing 666. They played 2 other songs on Friday, but I'm going to save those for later. If you want to see their full performance, we have it in video form on our YouTube page, youtube.com/ihearic. It's IHEARIC. Sometimes I start spelling it and then I spell it wrong.
I saw doubt in
really
your face.
good. Yeah, it's really good for the show when I do that. And they are also playing as part of Mission Creek, I believe, Thursday night. Let me double check the schedule on that, but I'm pretty sure they're playing at Yacht Club Thursday night on a show with Purchase, who was also on our show last month. And that show starts at 8:30 p.m. at Yacht Club. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm going to... Wait, no, I can't go to that. Never mind. I was going to try to go to that, but I have other obligations at the time. So, sorry, guys. It was nice meeting you on Friday, though. And I'll go to one of your shows next time I have the opportunity. I got to play a Grant spot real quick, so let's listen to that.
Support for KRUI is brought to you in part by the Englert Theater. The Englert highlights the talents of local performers, artists, ensembles, and also hosts regional, national, and international touring performances. The Englert is located at 221 East Washington Street. For more information, call 319-688-2653 or visit www.englert.org.
Okay, I left the mics on for that one, and you guys couldn't see it, but Michelle gestured towards the microphone and asked me if they could hear us, and I said yes.
And I was good. I didn't even scream.
She didn't scream even once. 2 weeks ago, when we had the Wombat Hour and we were just playing music the whole time, I left the mics on through that, so we had like a soundtrack to the Grant spot.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty cool.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. Listeners, you can go back on whatever sort of podcast software you use, and you can listen to that episode if you like. I thought it was pretty cool.
I'm going to do that.
Thanks.
I'm going to listen to that.
Let's just get right back into some music since we're reaching the end of the show. I have a recording here of the Christine Burke Ensemble performing Christine's piece At a Steady, Consistent Rate. Let's see if I can remember who all was playing on that. I was playing on the saxophone. Will was playing bass. Carlos was playing violin. Christine was playing clarinet. Liz was playing oboe. Zach was playing flute. Alex was playing euphonium. Got him.
Whoa.
Yeah, 7 people. We're all playing. This is At a Steady, Consistent Rate, composed by Christine Burke. that was a recording of Christine Burke's piece, At a Steady, Consistent Rate. We performed that Friday night at the Java House. While we were listening to it, I was explaining to Michelle some of the extended techniques we were using. There's a clarinet with tinfoil wrapped around the bell. There's a saxophone being played without a mouthpiece and other fun stuff. If you want to see what that looks like, I'll plug our YouTube page again, youtube.com/iHearIC, and you can see the entire performance of that piece. I just uploaded it yesterday morning, so it should be one of the first things you see when you look at that page. Also, while we were listening to that, we got an exclusive clip of Michelle's podcast, We Are Rhonda, which we discussed previously.
We prefer calling it a show.
What did I call it?
A podcast.
All right, call it. Yeah, it's your thing. Call it your word.
We like to think that we're, Siri, no, Siri.
Michelle's plugging in her phone right now to the aux cord.
Sorry about that. My Siri went off when I said a word that sounded like
cool.
her name.
I have it muted right now, so it's okay.
Oh, okay.
But you prefer to call it a show, you say?
We do. We think it's more of a show than like a podcast because everyone has a podcast. But we feel like we put more into it.
It seems like, it's like elevated.
We're really conceited, and so we think we're like really
too.
good. Yeah. So you should definitely check it out. It's called We Are Rhonda.
Yeah, so we got this... wearerhonda.com. I talked over you. So Donald is Michelle's cousin, and he's editing their latest episode right now.
Yes, I believe he's editing it now, and he sent us a clip since he knows I'm here with Justin, and Justin did send in a question to our voicemail line, so he gave us a short snippet that we can play for you.
Yeah, so you'll hear me now, and then you'll also hear me in the clip.
Yeah.
And you, too.
Yeah, well,
it's kind of interesting. I'm going to leave these mics on, and then there's going to be like a double voice thing happening.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and start that whenever.
Here we go.
So first off, we actually received a voicemail. The number that you can call to leave us.
It's playing through your phone. Not through
you
the
know
aux
what?
cord.
It's because I'm stupid. Let me try something else.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's okay. Technical things that we didn't plan ahead of time, sometimes they don't work the right way.
Oh, no. How do I do this?
I don't know. Do you have like audio settings on there?
Well, I need to push this, but it's not lighting up.
You can just hold it up to a microphone if you want.
Oh, I think I may have got it. Okay, let's try this. So first
There
off,
it
we
goes.
actually received a voicemail. The number that you can call to leave us a voice message, whether it be a question, comment, concern, anything, is 515-957-1796. It goes to a voicemail, so you don't have to worry about some weirdo answering. No one's going to do that. Just leave a message, and we'll play it like we're going to play Justin's message.
Michelle, could you repeat that number for the people in the back of the church for us, please?
515-957-1796.
Amen. Thank you.
I hate myself.
Hey there, Rhonda. This is your pal, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
I'm currently driving my car, so I'm wondering if you guys have any advice for me when it comes to managing my road rage. My instincts tell me that I should kill everyone sharing the road with me, but my conscience tells me that's probably wrong. If you could get back to me in the next 30 seconds or so, that'd be perfect. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you for that question. How do you manage your road rage? Do you manage your road rage? Are we qualified to give advice on this? Because I have terrible road rage.
Well, how does yours express itself?
I am very passive aggressive in the sense that if someone does something bad to me on the road, like if they don't use their turn signal to get in front of me, I just say, wow, that was really cool.
To yourself?
It doesn't, to them, but in my car.
In your car,
I guess to myself. Maybe that's what I use as like a calming mechanism. When I was younger, I had really, really bad road rage, and it got so bad one day that I almost drove headfirst into an oncoming vehicle because I was so mad at a different vehicle. It was a really bad day. But my boyfriend at the time was with me, and he was like, "What are you doing?" I was ready to kill us both because I was so mad. Another time, someone cut me off in traffic. I don't even know what they did. It doesn't even matter because my response was to just follow them for miles and miles. And I followed them and I followed them and I had no plan. I had no idea what I was going to do if they pulled into their driveway and I'm like behind them. Like I had no idea what would happen, but I was doing it because I couldn't stop. I followed them for like 10 miles. It was in the middle of Christmas season. They took a right turn off of a road and it turns out I was going straight into a drive-through Christmas display that I couldn't get out of at that point because it's a one-way trail through these Christmas lights.
This is like the most festive scene from Red 2, like a car chase scene where they just can't get out of this drive-through Christmas display. And they're like, ugh! All these people are like driving through this gorgeous Jesus manger that these people set up. And they're like, damn it, they got away.
Were you fuming the entire way through the Christmas display?
No, well, yes, I was, because here's what happened next. When I pulled up to the plate, because it wasn't free, so
and you had the dignity to pay.
No, petty, Michelle.
No, listen, I pulled up to the booth. This lady's like, oh, it's $14 per car. And it was me and Jake. And I was like, oh, I didn't mean to turn in here. Can I get out? And she's like, no, actually, there's no way out. They would have to like move a tree trunk that they had blocked. It was just a one-way thing. And so she's like, there's not really a way you can get out. You can just go through. So sometimes it pays. I got a free event.
But you didn't enjoy a single moment of it.
But I was so pissed. And I was right behind these assholes the whole time. And it was like a 3 mile per hour speed limit. I was just so mad.
She doesn't want to steal the joy of Christmas from somebody.
And I legitimately did not mean to turn in there. I mean, I was just trying to kill someone.
Right. Were you like honking your horn and like blinking your bright lights at them?
I was like, F- these people. And then I pulled into Jolly Holiday Lights and they're like, that'll be $14. And I was like, but I just want to kill these people. And they're like, carry on. And they just let me go through.
That's like a really good way to settle down. I'm pretty sure like the seeing Jesus Christ himself.
After the full like 3 miles of Christmas lights, I was pretty calm. I was ready to go home, take a little nap.
Yeah, what were you doing on the road in the first place that you had the time to just follow this person to wherever they were going?
Well, I think I was going to the grocery store.
Actually, not tonight, though.
I was too sweaty after all my screaming in my car. I can't go to the store now.
All right, so that was an exclusive clip from the upcoming episode of We Are Rhonda. I'd like to thank Michelle's cousin Donald for providing that.
Yeah, thanks, Donald.
And for bleeping out the swear words, because this radio program does not air during Safe Harbor, so I would get in trouble for that.
Yeah, I realized how much I hate listening to my own voice.
Yeah, I have only gotten over that recently. Like, I always have hated recordings of myself, but now that I've been doing radio for a while and like having to edit so many recordings of myself.
Yeah, you're desensitized.
Yeah, I've sort of gotten used to it now.
I wish I could get there.
It took a long time. I spent my whole life like not liking reproductions of my voice at all.
Yeah.
We have passed the 8 o'clock hour, so I am obligated to remind you that you are listening to KRUI in Iowa City, 89.7 FM, and streaming online at krui.fm. Do you have anything that you want to plug before we get out of here?
Obviously, I want to plug my show forever and ever.
Yeah.
So, We Are Rhonda. Check it out. Apple Podcasts, Google Play, other things.
Yeah.
Website, wearerhonda.com.
And that has links to all the other stuff.
It does, yeah. We're on Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, and I want to thank Eli for laughing extremely hard at the message I left you guys.
He's really good at what he does, which is laugh.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part of listening.
Yeah.
To myself, because it takes the focus off of my voice, which is great.
Right. Yeah. You're listening to someone laugh instead of someone else talk. Yourself talk. Yeah. Okay. I've got a few things to plug before we go. We have 2 more concerts in the iHearIC concert series for the spring season. April 20th at 8 p.m. we'll be at the High Ground Cafe. We're sort of organizing that as a Wombat and Friends extravaganza. So Will, Carlos, and I will be playing the whole time with special guests joining us. And then we're going to have a concert on May 5th I think it's going to be at 2 p.m. I still can't announce the venue because I'm having communication issues. But it's going to be really good. So keep an eye on our Facebook page where I will post updates once we have that figured out. I personally will be performing in Marshalltown this Friday at 7 p.m. with the Dancers and Company from the university here. We'll be playing at the Orpheum Theater in Marshalltown.
Wow.
You ever been there?
I've never been to the Orpheum.
Me neither. I don't really know where it is yet either. I gotta drive there. And then on Saturday, you can catch me, Carlos, and Will performing at the EMCC concert at 2 p.m. at Voxman Music Hall. We'll have another radio show next Sunday, April 8th. Will I have a guest? Who knows? I did, but it didn't work out, so I have to figure something else out. But, you know, if worse comes to worse, I can just play some music. Let's see, what else? We have a website, iHearIC.com. We're on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube under the same name, iHearIC. Every episode of this radio show gets recorded and released as a podcast, which is up on iTunes, Google Play, and Mixcloud. You can subscribe there, and you can see really good episode descriptions where I link all of the artists' pages that I include in the show. If you have some music that you would like us to hear, or you have shows coming up that you think we should know about, or you want to get involved with the iHearIC program, or you just want to talk to us, the best way to reach us is iHearIC@gmail.com. And one last plug of the evening, I released an album this morning of my friends Chris Emery, David Clare, and Roland Hart, and myself, performing a series of improvisations based around the Home Improvement theme song. You can listen to it at justinKcomer@bandcamp.com, and I'm going to play a little sample of it now.
Yes.
This track is called Home Improvement, 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 Improvement. Enjoy.
KRUI, Iowa City.
Global controls will have to be imposed, and a world governing body will be created to enforce them. Crises precipitate change.
KRUI, Iowa City.